Good morning, guys. Welcome to my new weekly reading vlog. It's Monday and it's almost how much? It's around 11, I think. It's quite different day today because Lucas is at kindergarten. He's finished with his summer vacation, so it's very quiet. I'm not used to that. I haven't read at all yesterday. I won't pressure myself, but today I have a lot of plans. I want to read, of course. I want to film at least 2 videos. I haven't done that in the weekend, so I hope maybe I will have time to do that. I want to film my July wrap-up and July book haul. Also, I want to do a little bit of journaling. And I think after I finish doing all of this, I have to go to pick up Lucas. Yeah, so that's are my plans for today. About reading, I'm still reading Vita Maririd by Hilde Hagerup. And I don't like it, but because I'm almost in the middle, maybe more than halfway there, I don't want to DNF it. Maybe I will just try to skip a few pages and see how it goes then. So I think I will decide what I will do with this book today. And then I'll try to pick something else. I'm leaning towards maybe reading historical romance. I'm in the mood for that. So it might be that I'll start reading The Perfect Rake by Anne Gracie. So we will see. I think I will talk to you when I decide what I will be reading next. I remember when I showed you that Aurimas made me my nameplate of my channel. So after that he made me some more things, the bookmark and also these two. I just want to show you because they are so cute. It's Gollum from the Lord of the Rings. Very fine details. And he made me this owl. I can put my pencils in here if I want to, or just keep it like a sculpture. I think she's very cute. I love her. He's the best. Hi guys, it's Tuesday and it's almost 1 o'clock now. Me and Aurimas went to the city, so I came home with a lot of damage to my wallet. I will show you some of the things that I bought. First of all, I bought some pastel color markers because I think I will try to annotate my books and mark the sentences that I like with different pastel colors. Also, I bought these one. I don't know how they are called. Just stickers to mark the place that I like. Also sticky notes. I tried to write the annotations in some of my books, but I didn't like how it looks, so I thought maybe if I have some thought, I just stick one of those in that page and just write what I think. I just try. Also in Norway we have a shops Søstre Grønne, and you can find a lot of fine things there for not that high price. So I bought some washi tape, if you can see these three. One is 98 euro cents, so it's very affordable, I think. This one, and just stickers like that. Different pictures. These also I bought a lot of pictures today, paintings. These looks very nice, I think. Mini aquarelle. Also this, very cute. Also this and this, and these two will hang on the wall over Aurima's computer. We're thinking, we will see. This one, also I bought this one for the kitchen. Very cute. I found this one. I think I will hang it on in my library. First thought when I saw this that it was Jane Eyre. I don't know why. I think it will look perfect in library. And also this sign. Live as though heaven is on earth. I don't know where I will hang it yet. And of course I bought all those pictures in Pretex, and of course I bought some books there. One of them is the book that I had on my wish list for a long time, and it's Dracula by Bram Stoker. I've got it for around 2 euros. It's in a quite good condition. The spine looks like new, but you can see that it was used, but used very carefully. Oh, I like used books because you can find very interesting things there. Someone used this as a bookmark. I don't know what it was. Yeah. Another one that I bought is The Angel Tree by Lucinda Riley. I now collect Lucinda Riley's books. And this one is 30 years have passed since Greta left Marmont Hall, a grand and beautiful house nestled in the hills of rural Monmouthshire. But when she returns to the hall for Christmas at the invitation of her old friend David Marmont, she has no recollection of her past association with it, the result of a dreadful accident that has blanked out more than 2 decades of her life. Then, during a walk through the wintry landscape, she stumbles across a grave in the woods, and the weathered inscription on the headstone tells her that a little boy is buried there. With David's help, Greta embarks on a quest to rediscover her lost memories and begins to piece together the fragments of not only her own story, but also that of her daughter Cheska, the tragic victim of circumstances beyond her control, and most definitely not the angel she appeared to be. A story of love and loss from best-selling author Lucinda Riley. Sounds very interesting. I love books like these. Another book that I bought also in Pretex is this beautiful hardcover. Familie and Winter by Katrin Wessel Aas. And I think it's a Norwegian author. I don't know if it's even translated to the English, but it's also about a family and about one woman that her son comes home with his friend, fiancé or wife, I don't know, and that new woman is very different from Cecilia, from the main character. So I think it's about the relationship between family members. I think it will be interesting, and it's very pretty. I like pretty books. And also in Norway we have bookshops Norli, and sometimes you can find quite good deals there. So I bought Come Hjem or Homecoming by Yagyasi. I don't know the right pronunciation of the surname. And it was 170 krones, and I bought it for 49. So it's completely new. And I heard only good things about this book. So I have very high hopes for that one, but I heard that it's very serious and heartbreaking story, so I must prepare myself for this book. Yeah, so now I think I will go and try to tidy a little bit, hang my pictures, and maybe try to read a little bit before I have to go to pick up Lucas from kindergarten, because it's now a third day that I haven't read a single page. So I think I'll talk to you a little bit later when I decide what I'm going to do reading wise. It's now 8 o'clock in the evening, and I haven't read today. It's beginning to be ridiculous at this point. I thought when Lucas begins to go to kindergarten, I will definitely read more books. I will read from morning till evening and so on. And tomorrow it will be Wednesday, and I still haven't read anything from Sunday. It's just unacceptable. My plan is now to run a bath and lay down there and read at least for 20 minutes. I will turn off my phone and everything and just read. And after that, I don't know if I will update you more, or I will see you maybe tomorrow. I don't know, but I promise I will read now, because it's just ridiculous. So, I'm thinking after the bath I'll go and do some journaling, I think. I want to write every day. Yeah. Oh, another fun thing happened today. Actually two updates to do. One, I won a Lithuanian edition of Dracula by Bram Stoker, and the funny thing is, as you know, I bought today an English copy. So now I will have two, one English and old one, another one Lithuanian edition, and new and hardcover, and I think it is a collector's edition. So I'm very, very happy about that. I just don't know when I get it, because the competition was in Lithuania. So I think they will send that book to my mother, and then my mother will send that book to me. So it can take quite a lot of time, but that's okay. I have patience. yeah, so that was very, very good news. Another good news is that I talked to my to the boss of the place that I was working. Like I said, I was some kind of a kindergarten's assistant, but they just I just went there when they called me, and I haven't worked, I think, about 3 or 4 months. So I started looking for another jobs, and recently I talked to the boss of that kindergarten, the rector, and she said that there will be place for me from the 13th of August, 60%. So yeah, very good news. I will start work next Thursday, I think. So happy bunny. Yeah, I think that's enough of rambling. I will go run a bath and read. Hello guys, it's Wednesday now and it's 1 o'clock now. Today I finally finished reading this one. Spøkelsene på Frøst Øyvita Marerid by Hilde Hagerup. And I gave this book 2 stars, very generous 2 stars. It was so boring. It is just ridiculous that such a short middle grade book with huge font took me so long to read it. Nothing happened in this book compared to other books in this series. It wasn't necessary. What I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that it wasn't what I was expecting, and it was boring, and nothing happened, and this book is about, I don't want to spoil you because it's the 4th book in the series, but it's about a boy Jens who lives in the island in Norway with his family and his friends, and there are ghosts involved in his life. And there's a lot of adventures. At least there was a lot of adventures in previous books. Yeah, so gave it 2 stars, and I'm glad I finally finished with this one. So now I'm going to read The Night Swim by Megan Golding. It's a thriller, and it's a advanced reader copy that I was sent by the publishers. They kindly contacted me and asked if I want to participate in a book blog tour, and I say yes. So I have to write a review on the 21st of August, so I need to read it as soon as possible. And I just read you because I'm very bad at describing the books. After the first season of her true crime podcast became an overnight sensation and set an innocent man free, Rachel Kroll is now a household name and the last hope for thousands of people seeking justice. But she's used to being recognized for her voice, not her face, which makes it all the more unsettling when she finds a note on her car windshield addressed to her begging for help. The small town of Neapolis is being torn apart by a devastating rape trial. The town's golden boy, a swimmer destined for Olympic greatness, has been accused of raping a high school student, the beloved granddaughter of the police chief. Under pressure to make season 3 a success, Rachel throws herself into interviewing and investigating. But the mysterious letters keep showing up in unexpected places. Someone is following her, and she won't stop until Rachel finds out what happened to her sister 25 years ago. Officially, Jenny Stills tragically drowned, but the letters insist she was murdered. And when Rachel starts asking questions, nobody seems to want to answer. The past and present start to collide as Rachel uncovers startling connections between the two cases that will change the course of the trial and the lives of everyone involved. Sounds right up my alley. I love books like this. So I think now I will go and try to read a little bit, see how it goes. Yeah, and hopefully I will beat my reading slump with this one. Yeah, so I think I will go and just do that, and I think I will talk to you a little bit later. Hello guys, it's Thursday I think today, and it's almost 2:30. No, 1:30. I haven't talked to you today yet, but I have some updates to do. Firstly, I listened quite a lot of A Pinch of Magic by Michelle Harrison today. I'm almost at the end of that story. I listened to that book while I was doing my nails. I can show you. Pretty. It's a story about 3 sisters that have some, let's say, magical abilities, but there's a plot twist that I don't want to spoil you on. Happens so that they are now in danger. Few of the sisters are in very big danger, and one of them has to save them all. I don't know how many I can tell you about the story without spoiling, but I'm now at the very intense part of that book, and I fingers crossed everything will end well. I'm hoping, because it's a middle grade book, so I think there can't be very gruesome ending. At least I hope so. Also yesterday I read about 10% of The Night Swim by Megan Golding, and so far I really enjoy that book. It talks about a very important topic even nowadays, about rape culture and about blaming victim. And there was one chapter in that book already that I wanted to just write it all down because it was just talking my mind. Yeah, so those two books that I'm reading at the moment are very enjoyable. So that's a great start of the day. Yeah, what else? What have I done today? I woke up with Lucas quite early today, around 6:30. So yeah, I think I will pass out today quite early also in the evening. I did some chores in the house, and now I have about 3 hours until I have to go to pick up Lucas from kindergarten. So my plan is now to go and try to read as much as possible. Maybe I will read the night swim. Another thing I'm thinking maybe I can do is do my cross stitching and finish listening of that pinch of magic. So decisions. So I just finished listening to a pinch of magic. I decided to finish that book and do some stitching. I think you can't see what it's going to be. It's going to be this L. I think it will be very pretty. Yeah, so I did a little bit of that, and I think I'm going to give this book 4 stars. In the beginning, it was a little bit boring, I think, but after some plot twists, the book just picked up, and the ending was quite intense. I rooted for all of those girls. Yeah, and the ending was satisfying. Let's just say that. So yeah, it's nice. I finished the second book this week. Great. So yeah, I think I'm going to update now my Goodreads, and after that it will be time to go and get Lucas from the kindergarten. Good morning, it's Friday and it's now almost 12. I slept until almost 11 today. I feel not the greatest. I think the cold caught up with me. I feel a little bit stuffed around the nose. Nothing serious, but yeah. So I think my plan for today is just try to get well as soon as possible. So I think I will spend almost all my day in bed. And of course I'll try to read as much as possible also. I'm reading The Night Swim and I enjoyed that book a lot. It's very gripping and it's very easy to read. You just want to know just one page more. I want to see what's happening. It's just, yeah, very interesting at the moment. And also I chose to listen a new book, Clap When You Land. I think it's very well-known book at the moment, about a girl whose father must come to her for a visit, I think, but dies in the plane crash, and after that she finds out that she has a sister in another city and none of them knew about one another. So if I feel good enough, maybe I'll try to cross stitch and listen a little bit of that book also. Yeah, so that's are my plans for now, and I will see how it goes. I think I will catch up with you a little bit later. Good morning. It's now 10:30 and it's Saturday. We wake up quite early with Lucas. So now we're after breakfast and I'm watching a little bit of booktube. Lucas watching his TV series that he loves. And I'm feeling today much better. However, I think Lucas now started to have a cold. So we will see if next week he will go to the kindergarten. We will see how he is feeling today and tomorrow. And talking about reading, yesterday I read around 49% of The Night Swim by Megan Golden. And I enjoy that book quite a lot. It's written so good that you almost feel like you are in the jury, and you have to decide if that guy is guilty or not of raping. So it's intense read, but very interesting. So I'll try to read more today. And for our plans, I don't know. We hadn't planned anything. I think me and Lucas will be at home most of the day, and Auremas maybe will go to do some grocery shopping. We will see. Yeah, so I think I'll talk to you a little bit later. So I just came up on the video by Gabby from Gabby Reads, that she and Olivia from Olivia Reads the Latte created a readathon. It will be called Summerween, and it will be in the last week of August, and it sounds very interesting. So I decided that I will try to participate in that. Of course, I will be working at least 3 days that week full time. So I don't know how it's going to go, but I'm very interested in it. So now I think I'll try to see what books do I have, and I think after that, maybe next week, I'll try to film a separate TBR. So we will see. But I'm very intrigued and I can't wait. Hello. It's Friday and it's 4:30 in the evening. Yeah, I haven't read today. Almost. I listened a little bit of Clap When You Land while I was doing the dinner, and I don't know what happens with me and very popular books, but usually the more people praise the book, the more I dislike it. So far it's good, but nothing special for me. I'm not talking about characters or something like that. The story has a potential, but I'm not the fan of the writing style. Just that. Yeah. And yesterday I read over 50% of The Night Swim And I love that book, at least now. It's very, very interesting and very gripping story. And now I'm not sure who to believe. Yeah, so I think the book is doing its job. It makes you question everything and everyone. And about reading all week, I don't know if I will update you more today. I think not. So maybe I'll just do the wrap up of the week. So in the first part of the week I struggled with reading a Vita Maririt, that middle grade book, and I gave that 2 stars, I think. Yeah. And after that, almost in one day, I finished listening The Pinch of Magic, and that story was very interesting. I definitely will offer that book for my son when he will be old enough. It's very, very entertaining book. And I started reading The Night Swim and listening of Clap on New Land. So I think it's quite a good week. Next week, I don't know how much I will film and how much I will be able to read, because on the Thursday I begin to work. So we will see. I think I will have to change everything a little bit. Yeah, so I think that will be it for this week. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.